Now just rip the QC sticker off and flip out that ankle tilt and we're ready to go. Welcome back everyone. My name is Stellars Prime and today we're going to be talking about Roller. I don't really know his actual name, so I'm just going to call him Roller. I got the green version obviously, and I love the way this guy looks. It's such a great inception of his character, and just every detail and quality of this guy feels great. The shapes and angles all work together to make a great looking figure. And there's just enough sculpting to leave you interested while looking at the design, but it's also blank enough to look like he could fit in with your masterpiece collection. You can either store the gun in his hand, or there's a port on the back for you to plug it in.
So for size comparison, here he is with Studio Series Rhinox. And here he is with Earthrise Double Dealer, because I just had him on hand. So yeah, he's about maybe Modern Voyager, because again, I'll put him next to Hot Rod. He's about Hot Rod's height. That's a good height to have. So for articulation, this guy is actually really articulated. I'm doing an articulation segment today. Hope you are okay with that. So the head can look a decent amount up, not down. A nice bit of expression. You know, that's my favorite joint to have in the head. The shoulders, kind of a lackluster joint. And you can see I've activated his ab crunch. It's pretty much universal. You can close this off by tapping it in at the chest, but I'm pretty sure this is intentional to have. I mean, why else would you have a ball joint right there? Yeah, shoulders are kind of pathetic, but you can do the full 360. Elbows bend at a very nice degree. Very nice and tight as well, which is something I do like. Wrist swivel. He also can fake sword-wielding wrists, and you can, I guess, exaggerate that a little more. We already covered the ab. So the waist does, in fact, have a swivel, which is awesome sauce. The legs, you can flip this panel up. You can kick. You have to fold this one as well. You can kick back, out to the side. Knees on a very nice ratchet. It's a little squeaky on the last click, but outside of that, a really nice joint there. There is some thigh swivel here, and you do have a bit of ankle pivot, not much. I would have liked a little more, but it's fine. Bit of toe up and a lot of toe down. So this guy is super duper articulated, like I said. Now for transformation, it's interesting. It actually feels like a Hasbro figure. So the first step you're going to want to do is fold these wheels around. Pretty nice, pretty easy. And you're just going to keep that there. Next step, like most figures, you just want to flip the hand in just to get it to that nice boxy shape that we're going for. Like so. Then you want to fold this panel out. And then you want to take this panel, and I don't really have nails, so I need to get a pair of scissors. So you take your pair of scissors, you put it down in there. You try not to scratch the plastic, even though you're doing that. Hold on. Yeah, so me being an idiot I caused that scuff. Let's try doing it on this side without getting a scuff. So again, flip this panel. Come on. Fold it up. And then flip that up. Much easier to do with a nice thin pair of scissors. Probably should have done that in the first place. Now you want to take these panels and fold them all the way down. Like so. And you should not be able to turn his waist. Then what you want to do is take each of these sections and sort of hinge them in like this. It's kind of hard to do. Okay, here we go. So you basically take each one and you sort of like bring it around town, you know what I'm saying? And it'll go into place like that. And then you want to have this squeeze between those. And there's some little circular pegs that should find their way in. You'll see, I don't know if you can see in there, there's that circular peg, which will go into this port there. So you'll sort of try to, line it up as best you can, and it should find its way into there. Then you want to bring this all the way down, and go ahead, yeah, I guess you can leave those like that, actually. Next, because this panel folded in on itself, you want to bring it down on its double hinge. It's going to just tab into itself, and then these are going to flip in on this hinge and tab in on either side, like that. And finally, you want to flip in the heels, straighten out the feet, combine those bad boys together using some tabs, and just sort of rotate it in. Lots of clicks, letting you know what's going on, and just get it as flush as possible. Make sure you got everything. I know that there's supposed to be something here, but it's really hard to get on my copy, so I don't want to damage the plastic any further. So yeah, that's the all mode.
Vehicle mode looks just like Roller. He's such a great size for a toy like this, and all the colors pop even more in this mode. He's super easy to roll around and just to hold in your hand and to mess with. It's just great fun. And the details don't go away either. All the panel lines and smooth surfaces, even though those aren't really details, they all contribute to make the design look perfect. And as previously mentioned, this guy rolls like a dream, gliding from back and forth. It is really, for a guy named Roller, he does the job. So would I recommend this guy? Well, I got him for 37 bucks and 43 cents, so, that plus tax, whatever. But, I think he feels worth it. For the density and the quality of the product, he definitely is. He does everything right, and just for a great toy, I definitely think it's worth it. I think he's better than some leaders. Sorry, some cough. But yeah, I definitely recommend this guy. As far as the total, I give this guy like a solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10. He's just great, and he's fun. Honestly, just get him.